Not only is Young Thug's career already over, that's a done deal, but I'm not sure at the end of this Young Thug situation if he would have any friends left. Wack 100 has made it perfectly clear he's at war with Young Thug because Young Thug dissed his brother QCP. And Wack 100 will claim that he's in possession of some information that could end Young Thug's career. Stay tuned to the end of the video to find out exactly what that information is. Young Thug is currently on the most disappointing post-jail run I think we've ever seen in hip-hop. Like, we knew a lot about Young Thug before he went to jail, such things as he's left to wear skirts and dresses, right? He's a little flexible. He's a gangster. But one thing we didn't know, bruh, is that Young Thug gossips more than our aunties. In the last couple of days, like, we've seen Young Thug diss his ops over the jail phone. We've seen Young Thug diss people who we probably wouldn't link to Young Thug. However, what just dropped today is not Young Thug dissing his enemies or dissing people who he has no relationship with, but Young Thug was recently exposed for dissing his friends. These leaked jail phone calls of Young Thug is really exposing his character. Y'all remember when Lil Durk was in every interview screaming free Thug, on Instagram screaming free Thug, burning bridges with rappers like Gunna, who had the #1 album in the world because they didn't get along with Young Thug? Well, that Lil Durk was apparently congratulated for his loyalty with disloyalty. You see, Thug, at the same time while Lil Durk was on Instagram saying free him, Thug was on jailhouse phones gossiping about Lil Durk, claiming all that free me on Instagram don't mean nothing. I need that verse.
It gotta be. What's up with the boy Durk? You fuck with the boy Durk?
Yeah.
You need to make that nigga. You need to make that nigga. You know, I don't know. I did a lot of players for the boy too though. When the boy career went where it supposed to be, man, Pluto. I was really like locked in with him, like just really with him. But I don't know. He acting a little different. I don't like that, man.
What you mean?
Like
what he?
I done sent him a few songs. He just like shit. I know for sure going right up. He just goddamn taking his time. You know, nigga go to
man, that's
4-5 days,
yeah.
10 days later, just like that little time. Like, man, you got going on, man.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I already know what you mean.
Like, man, nigga done did too much for you, man. Watch out, nigga.
Yeah.
He did that
when
last album,
so.
Yeah, I want them on my last album. Hell yeah. He sent a song for my last album. Yeah, he sent a song for it. Then goddamn, when it's time to clear the song, he don't clear the song, so the song didn't make the album. Like, look,
he ain't clear it.
Man, didn't clear it. Didn't clear the song.
What you mean ain't clear the song?
Yeah, he did. He worked out. Then you get on the internet, keep talking about thug, this and that, man. Cut that cap ass shit out, man. He rap be crazy, boy. You rap a hell, boy.
If you have these problems with Lil Durk, just tell Lil Durk himself. Gossiping behind men's back, especially men who are showing you love, to me is kind of crazy. But what I was told personally was Lil Durk turned in the verse every time Thug wanted a verse. Now, Durk would take a little bit, longer to send in the verses because Durk had a lot going on at that time. I believe at that time, Durk deleted his iCloud because Durk thought the feds was on him. So Durk was going through a lot, but he still sent in the verses that Thug wanted. Now, like the verse that he's talking about that wasn't cleared, Thug was trying to drop this album abruptly, like fast as heck. Lil Durk is signed. The label that Lil Durk was signed to, they was dragging their feet trying to clear the record, and it wasn't on Lil Durk. Now, but regardless though, even if everything Thug is saying is cool or is true, even if Thug believes, Lil Durk is a snake, Lil Durk don't rock with me, man, Lil Durk is flawed, you tell Lil Durk that to his face. But if you didn't tell Lil Durk that, which he didn't, by the way, if you didn't tell Lil Durk that, but you on the phone with random people talking about your homie in that manner, you flawed, you wrong, right? But this is a pattern with Young Thug, by the way. This is a pattern. Because as we've seen, Young Thug was kicking it with GloRilla. Young Thug was cool with GloRilla. But then we look online when the leaks drop, and Young Thug is talking to his girlfriend about GloRilla like an absolute dog. Bro, this man is shiesty, bro.
I saw the girl, GloRilla. She.
Yeah.
Why do people say she pretty? That be ugly.
You think she ugly?
You said it. Like, yeah, they say she ain't ugly. People, men, niggas saying she ain't ugly. That bitch ain't nothing.
This here is a prime example of what's wrong with a lot of y'all. Y'all be worried about the wrong thing. This man is in jail facing a life sentence on the phone talking to the one woman holding him down. And the thing that he's worried about the most in that moment is letting his girl know how he thinks GloRilla is ugly. This makes no sense whatsoever. Now, a lot of y'all say that this is normal conversation, that y'all be having same conversations with y'all girls. I've never hopped on the phone with a girl that I'm interested in, and the first thing that I go to is, let me tell her how ugly I think this other girl is. Are you mad? Are you crazy? All right? Crazy, man. Now, Thug ain't the only one, by the way, who gets backlash and flack from this. His girlfriend also gets her karma, and you're about to see why.
They just saying she look like Rihanna.
Man,
You know you ain't never heard a person compare GloRilla to Rihanna in looks. They don't resemble at all. Not a soul has ever thought this. But she brings this up trying to be funny. Trying to be funny because she's enjoying the fact that her boyfriend is calling another woman ugly, which goes against her brand and everything she stands for publicly, which is this super peaceful, super zen, tree hugging, hippie. Whole time, she's actually a catty, mean girl behind the scenes.
be like goddamn Rihanna. Rihanna. Man, watch that.
Oh, man.
She look like Rihanna. Long ass, bullshit ass wig, skinny shit. Goddamn, big ass head, big mouth. Man, watch out.
Mm.
It's crazy. They probably niggas running around sneaking with her too. She on the hammer.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of niggas in her DM and stuff, probably. You know, but I be feeling like sometimes a lot of niggas like that, it'll be like, if the girl was regular and you weren't trying to fuck with the girl, you know, it's just like she got a number one song and, you know.
Nigga just let hit her. Man, bitch ain't talking about nothing. I would not pursue her at all, ever. Man, watch out. Watch out. That shit ain't nothing. All the shit I seen about her. Seen a video of walking past, just big ass. I was just like always laughing, looking at that bitch. You look funny in here. She look funny. Man, the girl look funny, man. Who the hell pursuing? Who trying to smack this? Man, you got me thinking like Trippie Redd or some shit trying to hit her. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no.
Man, Trippie Redd done cuffed this girl.
That sounds like a man trying to convince himself that he won't hit. This is how he's talking, bro. We know men like this, bro. Yo, those are the dudes who talk about big women all the time and they won't touch a big woman. Whole time they sneaking and geeking with big women at 2 a.m. every Friday. That's how they operate, bro. And it looks like that's exactly what it is, because when this conversation leaked, right, not only did it, make a lot of people think a little differently of Young Thug, but it made people think differently of Mariah the Scientist as well. And we'll get to the backlash for that. But before we can even get to the public backlash, GloRilla actually responded back to this leaked audio. And what she reveals actually makes my theory all that more credible. Sounds like Young Thug was trying to convince himself that he don't want to hit. GloRilla took to Twitter to respond to this, and GloRilla says, mind you, this ninja, Thug by the way, the same dude who's on a jailhouse phone calling her ugly, was apparently blowing up her phone to ask what color eyes she has. Now, Thug ain't no optometrist. Thug don't got contacts himself, and Thug don't give a damn about no eye color, bruh. Thug was shooting his shot and trying to get at her. Young Thug quickly responded back on Twitter to GloRilla, issuing a heartfelt apology because he knew what's up, bruh. Young Thug knew that the next step that GloRilla was gonna take, if he was gonna come back trying to fake and fraud, was she was gonna leak those messages. She was gonna leak their correspondence. She was gonna leak him reaching out, trying to, shoot his shot. She was gonna end his relationship, which I believe his relationship is probably already ended. But Young Thug would say, Glow the official, first of all, I'm sorry to you for my words, and I honestly don't think you're ugly at all. I was speaking from jail, just having a hard time with life. What does a hard time with life have to do with GloRilla? Right. How does GloRilla contribute to your hard time at life that you had to come at her? I don't like bashing girls and hardly ever did. I'm sorry to you, twin. Which that's a diss within itself, because Young Thug calling you twin as a woman, it's a diss. He managed to save his relationship for the moment, I guess, but I don't feel like this relationship is smooth sailing at this point. I feel like Young Thug lost his relationship with Lil Durk, with Gunna, with a lot of other people he been gossiping over those phones about. GloRilla, NBA Youngboy, J. Cole, Andre 3000, Kendrick Lamar. And it looks like he has probably also lost his relationship with Mariah the Scientist. Mariah the Scientist is signed. She's a signed artist. And when you are a signed artist, your label is gonna have a say so in who you're around, how you mingle with them, especially if it's affecting your public relations. Because when this call leaked, people is online pressuring her to not only leave Young Thug, but they're also saying they're done listening to her. People are saying that she exposed herself for being a really mean girl. And now she used to be women's favorite artist. Women used to love her for being a soft-spoken girl's girl. Now people is on Twitter bashing her, attacking her, right? Calling her out for not being who she has portrayed in her music for years. And that's going to hurt her. How much longer you think she's going to get hurt and get the backlash from the audience before she dumps Thug and then turn it back on him? One user said, Mariah the Scientist, a messy, evil, light-skinned, laugh my eye off, talking about they said GloRilla look like Rihanna, just so Thug can insult her more like, oh, bitch, I see you for what you really are now. Now, another user would be a little bit more harsh, and she would say, GloRilla brought out Mariah the Scientist just for that girl to be on the phone with her man calling her ugly, like what? I've seen a lot of those clips circulating where like GloRilla is bringing her on stage and they're singing and being friends, and then you cut to the clip of her like mocking GloRilla. If somebody says, and Mariah the Scientist non-singing, I fake too. Another person says, Mariah the Scientist, she weird as F, letting Thug call GloRilla ugly. GloRilla unfollows the backstabbing fake blank with low self-esteem. Mariah the Scientist is getting it probably just as bad as Young Thug. And here's the thing. We know there's two things in this world that's for certain. One thing is the day is going to end, and the second thing is the big going to leave when it gets tough. Thug thinking he got her in the bag is over with, bro. You lost your street credibility. You lost your rap credibility. You lost your friendships. And now you about to lose your chick all over Gunna? Oh, nah, man. The worst part about this Young Thug situation, if you really think about it, is the fact that we haven't even gotten the worst of it. There's still more things coming out. There are going to be more things coming out about Young Thug and what he said on that jailhouse phone. Young Thug was talking about everybody. Wack 100, right? And he was on live and he made a claim that he has audio of Young Thug bad-mouthing Drake. If calls come out of Young Thug bashing Drake, it's over with, bro. Drake is Young Thug only last lifeline. Everybody else don't rock with him no more. But what could Young Thug possibly be saying about Drake?
Then we sent Drake the 28 minutes that we ain't released yet him cutting his head yesterday. We sent that to Drake. So now he gonna pull back for you.
Damn,
so you ain't got no...
Wack, hold on a second. You saying you doing all this because he disrespected Pete?
That's a fact.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't mind telling you one thing about me. Don't never, if something happened to you and if you Wack did it, if Wack ain't told you it was him, I'm an Aries. I get my satisfaction of you knowing it's me. See, I ain't never stole nothing. I didn't took shit from stealing when you do it behind their back. Taking it from you, look him in his eyes and he know it's you. I want you to know it's me. You to get, I want. Young Thug, you back under fire. Got that going. We got the next clip going to drop probably the next day or so. That's going to be a doozy.
How you feel about that?
Get ready.
I was just about to ask you how you feel about all this shit, how they intertwining the Drake shit in there.
All this is about a fake. All these things are fakes. Drake already got his real content, 28 minutes of him cutting his throat. He didn't pay for that not to come out. But it's some other shit with him. He's saying Drake dissing another mother in the song. That intro was woo-de-woo-de-woo. So You know, this is why he tweeting what he tweeting. Y'all trying to push me out. The rap gang gonna be without. We can go on 3 years.
Wack 100 is not bluffing. He's been the orchestrator of a lot of these clips coming out. And he's doing this because Young Thug decided to go after QCP. Well, Thug didn't even go after QCP, but the audio leaked of Young Thug bashing QCP, and Thug never came out and clarified it. Wack 100 and QCP are like this, Wack crashed out on me before, right? Because I came out of my body to say some things about QCP that wasn't true, right? I was going with the rumors, which, I should probably done my research more. So, Thug don't understand, bro. When it comes to Wack and QCP, Wack takes his relationship, his brotherhood with QCP very seriously, bro. And Wack is ready to go to the end of the earth for QCP. Obviously, because when the rumors first came out, Wack 100 said him and Thug got a relationship. He's not gonna touch it. And then Thug dissed QCP, and then Wack said, "Okay, it's war." But y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think, man? Do y'all believe that audio of Young Thug dissing Drake will be the nail in the coffin for him? Let me know in the comment section. And if you're still watching, man, click on this video right here, somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, man, to see another great video. All right, I've been going for a while, but we back to daily videos, okay? I was moving, people. I took 2 days off because I was moving. But if you're still watching, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen. I've been going so long, I forgot what the last video was. Okay, the last video was Young Dolph Killer just sent a very strong and scary message to Young Dolph artists. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.